Hey guys, Richard back here again. I'm here with a brief for you guys. I want to talk about, yeah, from the title, X-Men Dark Phoenix. Now, I've seen countless reviews for it in like the last couple of hours, and the reviews have not been the best. I saw, like I said, I've already seen a ton of reviews for this film, and so far, from what I've seen, they range from decent, okay, average, to just flat out horrible. Now, I want to talk about this because, like, you know, I'm getting so sick and tired of these critics always downgrading these films for no reason. Like, and before I get into some of the reviews, um, just let it be known. Like, it's like, dude, like Rotten Tomatoes and IGN and IMDb, or yeah, they do this shit all the time where a new movie comes out and for whatever reason it gets hated for God knows why. And unfortunately, those reviews, they really make people wonder, like, like, does this movie really suck, or should I even watch it? If they don't like it, like, what should I do? And it's like, fuck. So, let me name up a couple of examples where critics have, like, they shit on movies, but the fans actually like it. So I have 3 examples. So, let's go back to 2016 with Batman v Superman. IGN, now I can kind of agree with the reviews for this film because personally I didn't like it as much as other people did. The film was very divisive for the most part, but anyways. So, what did IGN give that? What did they give Batman v Superman? A 6 out of 10. And like I said, people were quick to defend the movie, which, like I said, that's fine. I could understand why some people would defend that movie. But in that same year, they also released Deadpool. And guess what? I think it was IGN again. Guess what they gave that movie? A 7 out of 10. Like, what the fuck? Like, the movie is at least an 8, which is what I gave it. And, oh my god. And the most recent, Venom. Dude, this is a great example of critics just saying a bunch of random shit for the sake of views and attention. Like, can I agree that some reviews for this film were legit? Yes. But I cannot help but feel like some of these reviews were just done for the sake of shock value, views, money, etc. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, when a week in advance before that film actually hit theaters, I saw a decent amount of reviews for it. And, oh my god. Like, it's a load of dumb fuckery. Like, the film sits at what, like a 26%, but the audience score sits at an 89%, which pretty much tells you something. So this is why I can't trust critics sometimes with these scores, because what if I do go watch the Dark? Well, I will. But what if I go watch Dark Phoenix and I'm expecting it to suck ass or at least just be average, but then bada bing bada boom, I actually like it. So it's like you really cannot trust critics sometimes because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like they are just so stupid. And to prove my point, I actually took it upon myself to look up some reviews from fans, not critics. So I looked up some reviews from the fans, and they weren't all positive, but there were some positive reviews from the fans. Um, so I'm not going to read all through all the reviews, but I did want to read a couple of them. And I'm not going to mention any names because that would be dumb. Not dumb, but whatever. So like I said, I saw a ton of reviews from fans, and like I said, when it comes to critics, they just love to shit on it. But when it comes to fans, yes, some fans still think that it's not that good, but others think otherwise. So at least you have some. It's like with critics, yeah, they all say it sucks. But with fans, at least you have some positive reviews. So, so um, look. So let me read. Let me read one of them. So someone said, an excellent movie with superb visuals, twists, great actions, and acting. I found it second best after X-Men First Class, which I'm not sure about that, but okay. X-Men 1 First Class, an entire X-Men franchise. James as Charles, Michael Fassbender as Magneto, and Sophie Turner as Jean were impressive. Okay, I mean, they always are, so I'm expecting that. I saw the critics' rating earlier than the film, which is very low than I expected. I tried to ignore it. I believe the cast did all their best, and these two people stands out the most for me. Michael Fassbender as Eric, and Cody as Kurt Wagner. They might have short lines, but every words they speak makes you put more interest on watching, and they made the scenes therein work. What I dislike is the simple narrative. The story is basic at most, and they forcefully tried to make it into a 2-hour film. It might sound dumb, but for me, it's like a recreation of X-Men: The Last Stand minus Wolverine. Okay, so you see right there, you see right there, it's a negative review. Okay, but the previous one was a positive. But let me say, I'm gonna read a couple more because I'm just trying to prove a point here that when it comes to critics bashing films or video games, but for the sake of this video, movies, it's like, dude. Like, are they being legit, or are they just fucking with us? Are they trying to fucking pull our leg or something? Like, it's just, dude. I'm just tired of it. Like, I'm tired of these reviews. Like, oh yeah, and then like for example, last year when The Nun came out, what did that one get? Oh, I got a 30%. Like, yeah, because it deserves that. I know I'm kind of like rambling on right now, but it's just a complete. It's just dumb fuckery for people like IGN, Rotten Tomatoes to make up whatever shit up they want, and then it somehow applies to other people's opinions or their viewpoints. It's like, don't do that. Like, just because you see someone writing or typing, oh, this movie is the worst, this movie sucks, don't let it impact your overall viewpoint of a film. Go in with a fresh, open mind and form your own opinion. And if you still think it sucks, you know what? More power to you. That's what I believe, and I've stuck with that same mindset forever. And then someone else says, and I think this person, dude, this person summed it up perfect. Look, just listen to this one. Man, 20% Rotten Tomatoes. Seriously? We all know Rotten Tomatoes gave negative reviews for Black Panther, which I don't think they did. I am pretty sure they gave Black Panther good scores. But if they did, then bullshit. Black Panther was fucking awesome. All these negative reviews are paid, which, dude, a lot of people have accused Rotten Tomatoes of doing that, by the way, or whoever, I don't know who, but I've seen people accuse other people of paying reviewers to just say bad shit about a film, which, if that's the case, wow, just wow. Like, that is a load of bullshit. That is like, oh my god, like, who does that? Like, who, like, seriously, I could only imagine the business decisions. Like, you had maybe Rotten Tomatoes in a meeting somewhere, and then you have someone come in to do business, and then you have someone say, hey, I got a 60 million grand in here. It's all yours if you go watch Venom and you decide to shit on it. Oh, give me the money, and I'm gonna oblige. Oh, hey, here's $100. No, not 100. Here's $100,000. This is yours if you fuck over a great movie like Watchmen. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna take the money and I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna, I'm gonna fuck this movie over. Like, yeah. It's just bullshit, man. And I'm just so tired of it. Like, I know I'm rambling on. Believe me, I know. And I know people are probably gonna tell me, Reckless, calm down. Who knows? Maybe you'll enjoy it, and maybe you'll form your own opinion, and maybe whatever. Yeah, that's true. Because with Venom, when I watched Venom, I'm like, what the fuck was up with the negative reviews? Like, what the fuck? Like, why is it that a movie like Venom is getting bad reviews? Like, if I'm being honest here, I preferred Venom more than, like, Ant-Man or Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Not saying I hate those movies, but I like that movie better than those. So, it's not like an Endgame or a Dark Knight, but still, like, come on, man. And that same person goes on to say, or either out of hate or jealous, it's X-Men for Marvel's sake. Sophie Turner as Jean Grey really did an awesome job. All the other characters were great too, convincing visuals. One greatest mistake that keeps me bothering is loophole and timeline, which, yeah, that's been a problem I think in almost a lot of hero movies, like the whole timelines. Yeah, they're very confusing. That definitely needs an explanation. Otherwise, if you're a fan of X-Men, then you should just go for it, which I will. It was really, and someone else said it was really good. I honestly love it. I think the critics are mad because they're not at all comic book fans, which that's kind of true because I'm pretty sure some fans are just casual fans. They're not like actual diehard comic book fans, so that might be a key role in their reviews. I don't know. It had a really good pace. Does a great job of portraying how Professor X is in the comics. It had a good amount of space stuff, which is something I love from the older comics, and it had a good ending. And then someone else says, this movie has many subplots and it fails to focus on any of them properly. Story is too messy and fight scenes are average. We actually never get to see a proper Dark Phoenix in the movie. Background score is good in case of acting. Sophie Turner shines as Jean Grey. McAvoy's acting is a huge letdown. Michael Fassbender as Magneto and Evan Peters as Quicksilver are good. Jennifer Lawrence has very less screen time. Yeah, so apparently Mystique might have less screen time. All the other people are average. I will give it 4.8 out of 10. And I'll read one more. I'll just read one more. One more. So I enjoyed the movie. I don't understand why this movie is getting criticism. I got everything from the movie that I expected. Sophie Turner has done brilliant acting. The movie is well directed. It didn't seem sloppy at any point. VFX is great, and the movie has done justice to each character in terms of screen time and character arc. A fantastic movie, and if you like superhero movies, then it's a must-watch. So, yeah, and I could just keep scrolling down. There's a ton of other reviews for it, but the point is though, guys, like, I know I'm rambling on at this point, but it's just so true. Like, I gotta keep pounding that home. Like, whenever reviews come out for a film, like, I can't trust it. And even if they are trustworthy, you can't believe them because they give almost every single movie a bad score. Can you imagine if they would have gave bad scores to, like, maybe Dark Knight or Endgame or hell, even Tim Burton's Batman or, I don't know, the first Iron Man movie? Like, people would not be happy about that. They fucking riot, and for good reason. So I don't get it. I don't get the dumb fuckery in this company. It's just so stupid. So yeah, guys. So, do I think it's gonna be good? Do I think I'll be able to enjoy it? I sure hope so. And hey, if I really think it's average, then I'm gonna tell you it's average. If I could actually enjoy it and think it's actually good, then I'm gonna say that. It depends on how I actually feel. At the end of the day, we're all entitled to our own opinion. That's just how it is. So, we'll see what goes down with this film. I'm definitely going to check it out just to see what happens. But, I am liking the costumes, though. I do like the blue outfits with the yellow X. I think that does look really cool. And I'm happy to see characters like Nightcrawler, Cyclops, and Quicksilver come back. I love those guys. Will I review this movie? I think I will review it, but I'll probably review it next week. That way, more people will have actually seen the movie. So that way, maybe because I want to do I want to do a spoiler review. So maybe I'll do it next week. So that way, like I said, I'll give people time to watch the movie, and then then I'll do a review of it. So if anything, it'll be a spoiler review, but we'll see. So. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much, those are my overall thoughts on this movie. I hope it's good. I hope I enjoy it. But you see the difference, though, right? Critics, now, but with fans, it's, yeah, boo, yeah, boo. Like, that's just how it is. So, I'm going to end the video right now before I get too carried away, all right? So, we'll see how X-Men Dark Phoenix is, and hopefully I can enjoy it, all right? So, be sure to click the notification button, like, comment, subscribe. And until then, REKLEZ Rich, signing out.